Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have a lot of stuff to go and talk about, and especially all throughout today. If you guys have actually not noticed, I've been trying my best to go and tinker around with my webcam to make it look a little bit on the nicer side, so it's kind of still in the work in progress, I would say. So if you guys don't mind if I just like look strangely different or like a little bit more on a glowing side like how I am right now. But we have a lot of things to go talk about. Number one, in regards to what we're expecting next on our PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X restocks, we're kind of expecting maybe throughout the weekend, as well as also the weekly recap, and us kind of basically talk about everything that happened all throughout this week, and as I said, what we're kind of expecting throughout the next few weeks, etc., etc. And I do think they're actually the rest of February, as well as all throughout the next few days, should be pretty good. And also, I think March will definitely be a big major restock month for all of us out there. So maybe we'll do a little bit of coverage all for that stuff in case you guys would like. And as well, we had a lot of gaming news, too, a lot of world news, and just overall just a really, really weird week all throughout this week. So we have a lot to go talk about throughout this one. And also, like I said, it's a little bit of like weird issues all throughout today. So let's go and dive in the video itself. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, get a bunch of free stock, free money. Same with that Coinbase too as well, all linked down below. And we also do have our PS5 giveaway. I'll probably have an announcement for, I think, this weekend, just so you guys all know for that one. So let's go dive into the video itself. So first and foremost, we had a little bit of a quieter week, I would say. Now, even for the mid-tier retailers, the Anti-Lines, the Gameflies, even Costco's, and all those other weird various locations, we're a little bit more on the chiller side. Wasn't the best week, wasn't the worst week. We were kind of anticipating up quite a few bigger drops, and at least we did have a confirmed restock that was basically leaked throughout like last weekend, so hopefully I actually get even more better weekend restocks as well. A little bit maybe news, so I'll try my best to give you guys some details this weekend. But basically we had a very, very chill week. Thankfully today we did go and have Amazon, as I'm sure you guys maybe saw. We made a video on it, talk about how it was kind of like mediocre. We're still trying to go and see if there's any details on if it was heavily botted or not, but it did kind of seem like that still. But it was just kind of mediocre. We did see a few folks go get their consoles. We saw a few folks go get it. And we are still anticipating up maybe like a PS5 Digital or Xbox drop from them in the near future. But it was kind of weird because it's been like over 2 months. And basically the drop itself wasn't good. Like it was very mediocre. It was very not good. And overall at the end of the day, I kind of just wish we'd be able to go and have a proper big drop where pretty much all of you guys watching the videos would have a chance to get the consoles. But we are trying our best, and I think a lot of you guys have been getting your consoles recently, which at least at the end of the day is cool with me. So that was kind of the one big issue for us where I wish it was just more. I wish it was a bit more of a better drop. So they do sometimes go do like secondary waves, more so with the Amazon warehouses, which we always have the links down below. And funny enough, I actually had a few folks that also like, I always mention the links for it. We even had a few folks that actually did go get their consoles from me just randomly doing my video before. They checked the Amazon links and the Amazon drop was up. So it's actually overall, I think, kind of worked out pretty cool. So that's always going to be annoying and always mention it in the first place, same with the warehouse stuff, because people actually do get them all the time. So Amazon, kind of lackluster, but we did finally go and have it. We did have finally something to go and talk about and hype up for. And I hope we'll not have to wait 2 months for the next one, because it was kind of a mediocre, bad drop. But like I said, PS5 Digital still have a chance, because we haven't seen a PS5 Digital from Amazon in forever. Same with the also Xboxes too. Now, Target. Kind of surprisingly, we saw a lot of information, and we may even get even more info throughout this actual weekend too, but we basically saw nothing from Target. And now I was making videos and kind of being like, hey, if you guys want to, if we're on the lookout, but some stores have stock, it is sitting on stock, but some stores are still getting stock throughout the week. If you guys are watching my day-to-day videos, I was like, we are seeing it, it is there, but we're also seeing some stock still arriving, and usually stores want to kind of wait until all the stock's over there, plus with all the weird, like everything in the world, Ukraine stuff and all that stuff going on, it could just be a little bit weird and wonky from that. So sadly, we actually didn't have any Target stuff, but we did see stock. There was always that small chance. I kept on saying there was like a good-ish type chance or whatever. I always say a lot of times if you're East Coast or you guys are already up anyway, be on the lookout for it. Be aware there's that chance. Although we didn't have that chance at all throughout this week, which kind of does make me a little on the sadder side. But at least the stock was there, and we were kind of watching it, just in general, which is kind of cool. But ideally, with all the stock movement and all the stock arrivals and everything else going on, we'll probably get more information throughout the weekend. Target does seem very likely, at least for next week, because stores don't want to be sitting on stock. But like I said, some stores were still receiving stock. Some of my contacts have had stock now for a few days, which is kind of cool. I had a few other restock homies also go and mention that basically, hey, like there's stock there sitting around, so it's kind of just nice to see. Now for other little various things too as well. Best Buy. Now I've been saying this throughout the past few days, but Best Buy also is sitting on some stock. Although it's been kind of weird combination, that was hard to say, of basically stores having a little bit of walk-in stock, it kind of seems like, but we're not sure because some people are getting it, some people weren't. We had the event drop like a week ago, but it was also really small and awkward. Very strange. It's all over the place. We've also been seeing a few people getting like their local stock that's been available for their local store, having leftover stock, and they're basically able to go get their consoles from that too as well. Like if they did like the weird Best Buy glitch going on, where like basically check your local store on the app or any stores within the 25-mile radius. If it shows up as you're searching for the product, that means that there was stock available in the back warehouse. We made a few videos on that, talked about that a little bit, but that was like a pretty big prevalent thing throughout this week for both Best Buy. I believe like all the rumors were that there was stock in stores, and as well that some employees are also still sitting on stock. It's also been a very long time since last Best Buy restock, so at least we'll have a chance to go look for them. Although this week where they were very quiet, like they literally only did the Xbox drop, no even GPUs. That is awkward. Like it's just weird. Like not like good GPU drop. So like, that's just I was kind of like this. Why I keep on saying this entire week was not the worst. Like we at least had some movement, say for Walmart and like a little bit of Target stuff, etc. But like it was kind of mediocre. Like Amazon, Walmart all in 1 week. I guess not the worst. As well, like I said for Walmart at least was kind of the big clutch boy for this. Although sometimes we do see like every like about like either week or 2 weeks. So maybe we'll see if Walmart kind of continues on that cycle. We haven't seen any new cycles so far this year. Like maybe like, for the past like 3 months of the last year. That's kind of what we kept on seeing. So we'll kind of maybe go and see if Walmart's in the same boat, or they'll do like every 1 week, every 2 weeks, or every 3 weeks. Although a lot of the consoles should be shipping and arriving by like March 10th to March 15th or so. So I'd almost guarantee around that time, we'd probably be having another restock. Mainly because they usually like to go in future sell consoles, and you can kind of tell that they even did that with this drop. So it kind of makes sense of why they'd want to do another one around 2 weeks from there. So at least that's why I keep on saying March will probably be a really good month, because we'll probably at least have 2 Target restocks, and also have probably another at least 1 or 2 Walmart drops. And ideally, we'll have another Amazon drop. And obviously, like if Best Buy, for some odd reason, doesn't drop throughout that entire month, I don't know what, like they might have been out of business or something. I don't know. It would just not be good. So just keeping you guys on the loop for that one. At least this is looking nice. And we did at least have some stuff to look forward to, but that's about it. We also did go and have a GameStop drop. I believe that was this week. We've had a pretty crazy week, with everything else in the world going on, and Elden Ring, which if you guys want to check on Twitch, totally playing a lot. But when it comes to that stuff too, it's just kind of weird because just the restocks were just kind of mediocre. Like no one really wants an Xbox bundle. They did go and sell it after a while. I think even Xboxes are still in stock for a while after the Walmart drop happened too. You could kind of go and tell that that's definitely tapering off. And I do think the PS5 is somewhat tapering off too as well. Although we still probably have at least maybe like a month or so. And then ideally it could be a little bit more on the chiller side. Hopefully. I'll probably do on my channels. I'll probably go and just switch to maybe just confirm stuff and not do like the day-to-day videos. More so maybe switch more to gaming news or just whatever I kind of feel like putting on my YouTube channel. And then probably I'll try my best to maintain up confirmed drops and probably tone down on 5 videos a week. I've been saying that for a while. And maybe or 5 videos a day. Maybe do like 3 or 2, if there's actually like good topics, or there's sometimes they're not a stretch. I always do kind of like doing like a general everything in gaming news video. So if you guys really like that stuff, feel free to leave a comment down below. But sometimes it's like you do 3 of them when you could have made 1 really good video. So I'm more on the mentality rather have like 1 really good one and go from there. But here's just a little random ramble for that one. But at least I'll let you guys know we'll keep on seeing more confirmed stuff probably throughout the next few days especially. So good stuff, good vibes, good flow, good everything. Now that's pretty much it for all the big boy retailers. We'll probably see a lot of them up in March. A lot of them are probably expecting drops. A lot of them expecting movements. But the one big issue is that we are sitting on stock. So it should be more sooner rather than later. Now, we also did not really have anything good when it comes to mid-tier stuff. Like Anton Line did an Xbox Series S restock. Pretty mid, pretty mediocre. I think Sam's Club also did an Xbox drop. Wouldn't make sense. Mediocre. I don't mind the bundles. People will still buy them eventually. They're just not as crazy or sought after. And like all the other mid places like Kroger's or BJ's, didn't really have anything else too. Although we'll definitely be watching for walk-ins. We'll probably try to go cover up all the good walk-ins for you guys too as well throughout this weekend. So any more stuff we have a chance to get details on, we'll keep you guys in the loop for. So as well, don't forget we still have been seeing a little bit of BJ stuff. So we'll see if we get any more confirmation for it. It's been a little bit of the past dry, like 3 or 4 days when it comes to BJ stores. So I'll keep you guys in the loop for that one. Same with Myers too. It's kind of seemed like it's somewhat tapered off as well, which is not the funnest stuff to go and see, like in all honesty. And then I'm trying to think of like any other random stuff throughout this. Like we still have some walk-ins we'll be watching, such as like the Kroger's, such as like the Fred Meyers, such as the BJ's, such as the Endormas, such as the PC Richards, which we'll probably have a nice proper video for tomorrow. But I do kind of feel like it's been kind of just like a very pause. Like a very good pause week where like we're almost there, like we're at the very tippy top of a roller coaster and we're about to go down. I guess that's also a big part of like all the weird like global stuff going on and also Elden Ring. So maybe those 2 things, not to say that they're entertaining or good because they're Like Elden Ring at least is good. The other stuff not so much. At least they can kind of hold us over, I guess, until the next week, and then we can kind of go from there. But I do think we'll have some nice walk-ins. Just it seems overdue. We'll give you guys more reports if we see some stuff too as well. As well, let you guys know I appreciate you all so much throughout the videos and everything throughout this, just in general. Like, thank you guys all for watching. I do want to give you guys an update for the PS5 giveaway probably throughout this week. So this weekend, so I'll give you guys for that one. I want to announce the winner and get that done, and maybe we'll do another one if you guys want. And as well for all the other various stuff too. Make sure you guys are following up on Twitter, following up on Twitch, especially the Weebles and the Coinbase. You just want to get that easy free money. The Amazon links in case they do like any leftover stock, a warehouse stock. I just hope you guys have a good week. And if you guys didn't get your consoles this week, hopefully next week we'll go hook you guys on up. So I do want to say I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, for hanging out, for chilling. And I appreciate you guys all just for reading my life. You guys are awesome. Have a good rest of your nights, good rest of your days, and start of the weekends. We'll give you guys some updates on some walking stuff tomorrow if we can. And thank you guys all so much for being here. Love you guys.